About 2 weeks ago, went on his show called The War Room, which is hosted by the station Infowars, which is owned by Alex Jones, the godfather of disinformation. And what he said in response to regarding the events of September 11, 2001, was basically pretty juvenile, because as you could see, which I'm gonna share the screen with you. He's asking a question that was answered in 2001 on the day itself, but because he doesn't believe in hijackers or hijacked planes, he's left asking this question.
What do I see there? What do I see on the screen here, guys? No. What do we see on the screen here, guys? Come on, how does everybody miss this? You're overthinking it. No. There it is. It's plane wreckage. It's plane debris.
So let me just fill you in. He's showing a plane crash that happened, I don't know, last year, I think. We came up in the news again about this guy. He was suicidal. He hijacked the plane, never flew a plane before, and he actually flew the plane in the sky and he actually crashed. I forgot where it was or who the guy was and everything. He worked as an airline employee or something, baggage handler or something. But he hijacked the plane. He took it, by himself. There was nobody in it but him. He radioed in air traffic control, and he crashed intentionally. But it wasn't going 500 miles an hour. It was going like 200 something, something like that, or three. I don't know. I forgot. But he crashed into the side of the field there. Now, here's why Owen Schroyer is having a hard time.
At a plane crash site. There it is. Okay. Let me see the. Wait. Let me see that. There it is. There's the plane debris. That's it. That's it right there. At a plane crash site, there's plane debris. I see it. I see it now. Why am I making a big fuss over this? Have you figured it out yet, folks? Where was the plane debris in Pennsylvania on September 11, 2001? There was none. Where was the plane debris on September 11, 2001 in the Pentagon? There.
Imagine 20 years, 21 years now have passed. He's still asking these questions. I mean, Owen Schroyer well knows that there is plane debris. You could Google it. Just Google Pentagon plane debris. It's there. But somehow it doesn't fit the narrative. Now, Infowars is infamously known for purporting really fringe conspiracy theories. When I'm talking about irrational conspiracy theories. And they've been doing this since the 90s. And this is the reason why I have a personal loathing for Alex Jones and Infowars. And anybody who watches Infowars, I'm hoping this video gets to you. I'm not going to make fun of you. I consider you a victim of these people. And, I'm going to show you that there was plane debris at the Pentagon in Shanksville. There was. Now, the difference is that those planes were commercial planes loaded with 78,000 pounds of fuels. That means they were going from the East Coast to the West Coast. It's the reason why the hijackers took these planes, was because they wanted the planes to become the weapon. And how could they become the weapon? By being fully loaded like a bomb. And they were going at a high rate of speed, but they weren't going like that for the whole duration. Now, there are fringe conspiracy theorists who think that when the plane was going 560 miles an hour, it broke up in the air. They weren't going 560 miles an hour for the whole duration. They went to that speed as soon as they got near the target.
Was none. You could even see where, you could even say, where was the plane debris at the Twin Towers? Well, okay, maybe it all blew up. That's a different story, though.
how would plane debris blow up? I mean, they found the engine on Church Street. I forgot the other side street that was found as well.
Plane crash, plane debris. Yeah.
Planes going 563 miles an hour or 500 miles an hour, fully loaded with kerosene. It's not the first time in history that we've seen this. And I've repeated ad nauseum, so has my co-researcher, DJ Thermal Detonator. And we tried to show Jason Burmis, co-produced Loose Change, about similar crash sites to Shanksville. He showed PSA 1771. I showed German Wings 8925, and Jason Burmis ignored us. Now, whether Owen Schroyer sees this video or not, doesn't matter to me, but I'm going to show this video to the public and show what they found and what they didn't find. Now, at Shanksville, all the plane debris was in very small pieces, just like in Pentagon, just like in PSA 1771 and German Wings 8925. Intentional plane crashes where the plane is going at an extraordinary high altitude and speed.
Had it at that story. I don't know why that video went viral, but it did over the weekend. But I noticed there's actual plane debris. Patrick Halley is about to join us in the next segment with a big announcement. But Patrick, did you see what I look at? It's plane debris, Patrick.
I'm going to skip the two guests he has on because they don't even talk about what was going on. So what I want to do here is basically real quick, show the plane debris that was located at Shanksville. And these are the FBI photographs, plane debris found at Shanksville. There's part of the engine, which is found at the impact hole. This is C.C. Lyles, who's a flight attendant on Flight 93. There's a license. Part of the fuselage found in the forest, right where the, right near the explosion. Flight data recorder, which Flight 93, the only plane that had the flight data recorder and the cockpit voice recorder survived. John Telegani, license plate. I'm sorry, Florida license. More plane debris here, small pieces. Are the windows of Flight 93. So, that's on the internet. I don't understand why I know why, because it doesn't fit the narrative that he's trying to purport. Now with Flight 77, we have, plane debris that was found. But I would rather have the people tell you for themselves what happened at the Pentagon.
American Airlines 757, and it came in and hit the heliport.
As it was coming in, and I watched it come right in. And
so what kind of plane was it?
American Airlines. It came streaking down and hit.
Right there, dude, right where that smoke's coming out. I was in my car. Yeah, a big-ass plane landed into the Pentagon.
Off to the left-hand side was a commercial plane that came in and was coming too fast and too low. And the next thing we saw was it go down below the side of the road, and we just saw the fire.
Saw a large airliner-sized plane, roughly a 767-size airliner, very deep descent, approaching the Pentagon.
I saw a plane going down, big plane, commercial liner type, going down full speed and just...
There you go. At this point, anybody who denies a plane crashing into the Pentagon, really, it's embarrassing at this point. I'm going to show you plane debris that was located. Now, DJ Tebedetner sent me new photographs I have not seen before. And this is just one piece of the fuselage. This is between A&E Drive, I want to say. AA, American Airlines. I mean, yeah, look, at this point, it's really embarrassing because, Infowars continues to manipulate their viewers into these fringe conspiracies. Meanwhile, we have myself and DJ Thorndenio, and we're trying our best to circumvent that by providing the public verifiable information, actionable intelligence and information that we can work on. And yeah, there's conspiracies involving 9/11, there's plenty. But this whole notion of no hijackers and no planes and no plane debris is just nonsense at this point. So the question is, why is Infowars still promoting fringe conspiracies? They just got in trouble regarding Sandy Hook, and it was successfully sued. Wolfgang Halpig and Alex Jones have been successfully sued in court for promoting intentional disinformation, so has Jim Fetzer. So why is Alex Jones still promoting disinformation relating to the attacks of September 11, 2001? Well, that's a question we all must ask, because if he's not working for the state, then he's doing this on purpose for financial gain, or maybe he really is just promoting falsehoods because he's ignorant about what happened on September 11, 2001. But I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. So either, because he has such a huge audience, he would be an asset to the State Department, to the intelligence services, by promoting these fringe conspiracies, which absolve the intelligence apparatuses, such as, for example, if Owen Schroyer is saying that, oh, there was no plane debris at Shanksville and Pentagon, that means a plane didn't crash there. That means these planes weren't hijacked. Well, that would mean the intelligence services who are following these hijackers, even assisting them from being investigated by the FBI. I'm talking about the CIA, the NSA, the Israelis, and Saudi intelligence. Well, that means all those agencies are not involved with monitoring and assisting these hijackers because there are no hijackers. And all these operations like Alex Station and Able Danger don't exist because they were monitoring the Al-Qaeda operatives inside the country and outside the country. So look what they did. They basically absolved all those agencies from having any foreknowledge or malfeasance even from the attacks of September of 2001. And whether they know that or not is the question, because I can accept that Owen Schroyer's ignorant, but I don't believe it, because the simple fact that all he had to do was Google Pentagon plane debris right there. If he had questions about, well, wait a minute, where's plane debris, he would actually look it up and see that there's plenty of videos of eyewitness testimonies of seeing the plane crash there and the plane debris. So why is he doing this? And if he's doing it on purpose, that's the question we should ask.